they also exaggerated his praise. What I mentioned in my book, where I have a chapter on Mirza Ghulam Ahmad.
Yes, tell us about that book. Yes.
Yes, so Navigating the End of Time.
Yes,
Within that book, I have a chapter on Mirza Ghulam Ahmad.
Did you? And what did you say? Remind me what you said.
I mention in there, I give the reverence given to Mirza during these years. In which years? During the years of him being at the forefront of debating Christians, including using his wudu water remnants as water for blessing. The support and widespread devotion shown to Mirza, and the individual who utilized his water for blessing was not a Sunni, he was a ghair muqallid, he was a non-conformist. Generally the Sunnis utilize water for blessing. But strangely, the non-conformists were utilizing his ablution water for blessings. The support and widespread devotion shown to Mirza must have exacerbated his messianic complex. Mirza used narcotics and opium. Now, I'm going to mention here that the Ahmadiyya in the West, they take exception to me writing this.
They will strongly challenge you.
They've already challenged me on this. I've discussed this with them. So they say, look, he didn't use narcotics and opium in the sense that I claim. So I'm going to use
it was in various foods and medicines.
But this is where I say for medicinal use.
For medicinal use.
So I do say this. Okay. So I say Mirza used narcotics and opium for medicinal use. I didn't make him look like a local drug addict, what they refer to as nitties. No,
he didn't have an addiction. Yeah,
he was. It was for medicinal use, as is claimed by his followers. Out of addiction, according.
But the end result was the same, but irrespective of the motive behind taking it. Is that what you're saying?
And I say out of addiction, according to his detractors.
Oh.
So his detractors say addiction, and his followers say medicine. So one source states. So this is from the book of his son, whose name is Bashir Ahmad, the second so-called, first caliph, or is the second? The second.
He's the second.
So the first caliph was Nuruddin.
That's correct. Yeah.
So, and in his book Hayat-e-Masih, the life of the so-called Messiah. So I'll read this passage out. It's very interesting.
Okay.
He says, Dr. Mir Muhammad Ismail stated to me that once Masih Maw'ud, they refer to Masih Maw'ud, the promised Messiah, formulated a tablet for the treatment of patients of tuberculosis. Beside quinine, camphor, opium and hemp, he added some poisonous substances like datura in it. He used to say that for the sake of life-saving and use as a medicine, prohibited goods are allowed too. This humble self says that Hazrat meaning the respected, has issued similar religious decrees fatwa for wine if a doctor prescribes them. Then on this occasion, Hazrat told me his great-grandfather, when on his deathbed, was offered wine by his physicians. He refused by saying that he would die but would not taste wine. So I write after this, there is no doubt that these quack medicines affected the mind of Mirza and exacerbated his already existing megalomania, narcissism and conceit. So I believe from the 1870s when he took these heavy medications and he was going into old age, past in the 1870s he reaches 40, and then in the 1880s he's 50, and then he starts claiming to be the Messiah, and then in the 1890s he makes the claim of prophethood. So by the 1890s the man is going into his 60s. He's taking all these narcotics in the form of medicines, and it's affecting his brain. You can see here he looks like a local drug addict from Sparkbrook, meaning in our areas you have drug addicts who have these type of eyes. And then what happens is that the man makes claims and he starts insulting Jesus, he starts insulting Mary, he starts insulting Allah, he makes all these kind of claims which are all found in his